the prosecutor does not have absolute immunity, Judge. And I exercise the common law. I demand that this case be heard under the common law, Judge. And I ask that this case, I would like again to challenge personal subject matter and territorial jurisdiction. Which legally denotes a corporation.
Thank you, sir. I'm not the typist around here, sir, so we're going to go with it the way it's spelled.
May I please address the court, sir?
Sir, I'm sure your counsel would suggest that you not do that, but you have a right to do that if you want to over your counsel's very solid legal advice.
Judge, if I may briefly, Mr. McCreary did not want us to represent him. We tried to represent him. We would like to help him to represent him.
I would like to represent myself, sir.
And
under Michigan Constitution, 63 Article 13, represent myself, Judge.
All right, sir. It appears that you have a desire to represent yourself. Let me just ask you a few questions. You're aware that either right now or at any point while this case is pending, you can have the assistance of counsel should you so desire. Are you aware of that?
I am aware, sir.
All right, and it's your decision at this time to proceed without counsel, is that correct?
That's correct, sir. Appropriate pursuant under Michigan Constitution, 1963, Article 13, sir.
All right.
I am very well versed in law.
Hold on, sir. Hold on. While you do have a right to represent yourself, you do not have the right to talk over me, sir. So let me say a few more things. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You also have the right to an attorney, which we've just discussed. And if you cannot afford an attorney, the court will provide one for you. In fact, we have several attorneys here today who are very capable. Of course, you can turn down that constitutional right, and it appears that that's what you're doing. Let's see. You're charged here with one count of misdemeanor assault or assault and battery. Maximum penalty is 90 days and or $500. And of course, going to enter a not guilty plea on your behalf, sir. We're going to hear a few words from the prosecutor, and then it'll be your opportunity to speak if you so desire. Mr. Prosecutor.
Thanks, Your Honor. Again, Steve Vincent on behalf of the people. The complaining witness, Your Honor, in this case is a police officer. Apparently, during prisoner transport, the defendant walked past the police officer who was in and around the area while the defendant was being escorted to the holding cell. And defendant took it upon himself to lean towards the police officer and spit on him. As a result of the defendant's actions, the people will be asking for a $1,000 cash bond.
Mr. McCreary, anything you want to say as to bond, sir? I do caution you not to discuss the alleged facts of the case, but it's up to you.
Well, I first would like to challenge personal jurisdiction, subject matter jurisdiction, territorial jurisdiction. This is a structural error, Your Honor. Under MCL 767.24, Judge, this statute of limitations has told this is a structural error. This is prosecutorial misconduct under Michigan Rules of Professional Conduct 3.8, sir. I was in the Department of Corrections from, I believe it was I know it was 2002. I was released in August of 16. Paperwork, everything. I've been filing complaints against the prosecutor's office, Kim Worthy, where a judge heard it on appeal, Kirsten Frank Kelly. It's been crimes against me by the prosecutor's office, and I would like to move for a change of venue where it's clearly documented, Your Honor. And the statute of limitations has told, I don't know nothing about this case. Why wasn't I processed or liens checked before I was released from prison? I've been home 6.5 years, Your Honor. This is a crime in violation of misconduct in office, MCL 750.505. Also 18 USC 241, 242 per the federal statute. Embler versus Patchman, the prosecutor does not have absolute immunity. Judge, and I exercise the common law. I demand that this case be heard under the common law, Judge. I've been home 6.5 years. No threat to anyone. I've been working. I have had 5 children since I've been home. I'm a grandfather. I have 2 grandchildren, 1 on the way. And I've been trying my best, and people have been calling, making false complaints on me, and it's well documented. I've tried to press charges, and the prosecutor won't do anything. This is selective prosecution, vindictive prosecution as well. It's all documented, sir. And I ask that this case, I would like again to challenge personal subject matter and territorial jurisdiction. Under MCL 767.24, the statute of limitations have told. They have been notified of any pending warrants or anything else while I was incarcerated before I was released. I've been home 6.5 years, haven't been a threat to the community, haven't been a threat to anyone. People have made false complaints on me, and I filed police reports with the Department of Justice, the FBI, the state police, and DPD, the 10th precinct. And it's documented, and they don't want to let me press charges. This is selective prosecution, Judge. So I ask for dismissal.
All right, motion to dismiss is denied. I don't have the authority to dismiss the case. The issues you raised, sir, are more properly brought before the judge who's going to hear this case, which will be Judge Bryant, and you can raise those issues at your next hearing. What I will do at this time is set bond as follows. Counsel, what was your request?
People were requesting $1,000 cash as a result of the actions in this case.
Okay.
I object. He just said $1,000. He's being vindictive, Your Honor. I object.
Sir, do you have any financial means with which to post a bond of any type today?
I have $300 on one credit card, and I have $40 on another card, sir. And I'll be more than happy to give you whatever I have. I've been trying, Judge. I have tenants. I have my home. I have kids I need to get home. I haven't been a threat to the community. People have been lying on me, Judge. And it's well documented, man. And I told myself on personal report. And again, I object under UCC 1-308. I reserve my rights not to be compelled to perform under any contract or commercial agreement that I did not enter into knowingly, voluntarily, and intentionally. Furthermore, I do not accept the liability of revealed contracts. Also, I would like to cite a case to the court, Foy versus City of Berea. 58 Federal Third.
Sir, I don't mean to cut you off, but I do not have the authority to dismiss as you requested. So it doesn't do you any good to give me all the citations. You can raise all of that with Judge Bryant on your next court date, okay? So court's going to set bond at $1,000, 10%. That'll be $100 to you, sir, which you've indicated is an affordable bond.
I got my card.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
If for whatever reason you don't post, you'll have an affordable bond hearing tomorrow morning. But if you do post, you don't have to worry about tomorrow morning. Your next court date will be in front of Judge Bryant on June the 7th here in 36th District Court for a pretrial, and I'm sure that she will entertain your motions at that time. Thank you.
Can I ask you a question?
Thank you.
Sure.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead. Yes, sir. Go right ahead.
I would like to state this, that the prosecutor is under oath under Article 6, Section 3. Right now, they're violating their oath. There is a case called U.S. versus Will. When they have jurisdiction to act and they don't act, and if they don't have jurisdiction to act, it's treason against the U.S. Constitution, sir, under the common law.
Okay.
I ask that you send this matter to the Michigan Attorney Grievance Commission, Judge, because of misconduct on Kim Worthy and her support.
Okay, sir. Again, that's something you can raise with Judge Bryant when you see her in June. Also, with regard to the bond redetermination date, that will be Wednesday, should you not post. If you post, you don't have to worry about it. If you don't post, that will be bond redetermination on Wednesday morning in front of Judge McConico here in 36th District Court. Thank you, sir. You can step aside.
Use my credit card.
When you get to the county.
Okay. You say what now?
When you get to the county.
I can't post. Can I ask somebody to call somebody to
You got
post?
somebody close up here.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, because I got them.